What's up, everybody? My name is Tucker. Today we're doing a wheel of Ben Simmons trades, and I'm going to explain exactly what that is here in a second. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like rating on it. Check out my socials in the description as well. Let's go ahead and get started. Forgot to put my hat backwards. That was weird for a second. Okay, here's what we're doing. We've got our trade target. It's Ben Simmons. We're going to try and find a new team for him. However, we got to figure two things out first. We have to figure out what team we're going to send him to on this wheel, and then we got to figure out how we're going to do the trade. I've got a couple of different variables here. If you guys can think of some more, I'm down. I want to throw more of these in here, but you can see it says that we have to do a 3-team trade. We can't do any all-stars. We can't trade any rookies. We can't trade any picks. We're going to spin this wheel twice after we figure out what team we're going to send Ben Simmons to. If it goes well, maybe we'll do two of them. Where are we sending Ben Simmons to? Ben Simmons is going to the Pelicans. Okay. Now, this is going to be the difficult part. What are our, I don't even know what to call these. Like, what are our variables? I don't know. That sounds too fancy. This is the exact thing I didn't want. So two of these spaces on here are +1 spins. Hey, it's very exciting. And all that means is instead of spinning this wheel twice, now I got to spin it 3 times. So this is going to be probably a disaster already, but I'm going to do the best I can. The best Ben Simmons trade I can come up with. Don't give me... I haven't decided yet if that spin's going to count because 4 spins, we're probably just going to keep getting +1s. Okay. No picks. Got it. Ben Simmons to the Pelicans, no picks. And please stop. Please stop. Okay. No picks. No all-stars. Did we try it one more time? We'll give it a shot. If this is +1 again, we're just going to go with no picks, no all-stars. Okay, there we have it. That actually went decently well. No picks, no all-stars, a 4-team trade in which Ben Simmons ends up in New Orleans. Let's do it. Okay, so first things first, let's do the easy part. Sixers, Ben Simmons, and then the Pelicans. So again, a player that has been named to an all-star team is not eligible for this. And I also can't do any picks, and it has to be a 4-team trade. Okay, so I'm going to do one of these at some point, and I'm probably going to forget what all the different variables are, but it's fine. Ben Simmons, you're going to New Orleans. What other 2 teams here? So Ingram didn't get named to an all-star team last year, right? So Ingram is going to be the big piece here, of course. So can we just send Ingram to Philly? Do we want to send Ingram somewhere else? We've got JV we can trade here. Okay, as soon as I see a center, I'm like, okay, maybe they want to trade a big. My first thought here is to go to Charlotte. So let's try that out. Let's bring the Hornets in here. Let's see if they might want Jonas Valanciunas. The train's coming through by my house, by the way. I don't even know if you guys can hear that, but if you can, enjoy that. And then what should our 4th... Let's just do this for now. Let's just roll with this and we'll add our 4th team later. So let's just send Ingram to Philly, okay? And then what else could we... Because we can't do any picks, and we can't do any... So, like, has Gordon Hayward made an all-star team? I feel like he has. Okay, so this is where I'm at right now. Philly getting both Rozier and Ingram, the Pelicans getting Simmons, and then JV going to the Hornets. So Rozier for JV, the Hornets get the 5 they need. My problem is, like, Ingram's value right now has to be higher than Simmons's, right? Just because of the absolute disaster that is that situation. So it already feels like Philly's getting too much, and I still have to figure out the 4th team. My other thought here is, like, what if Philly wanted to maybe trade Tobias Harris, and I thought about a Warriors Draymond thing? I also switched Rozier to New Orleans. I feel like this structure works better. I'm trying to figure out the 4th team here. Wait, has Draymond made an all-star team? I don't think I can even use Draymond. Yeah, Draymond's made an all-star team, so I can't use him. Okay, so I changed it up. Now I've got the Kings involved. Marvin Bagley going to the Hornets. I took Rozier out. I took Jonas Valanciunas out. This 4th team is what's messing me up. Like, I need there to be a reason for a 14 to be here because, like, Simmons to New Orleans actually, like, works really well. Just the wheel is screwing everything up because, like, it's not difficult to find a Simmons-Ingram swap here. It's just trying to figure out where everybody else is getting value here. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. My first thought was, like, does Simmons and Zion work? I really don't think that it can. Like, they're in a weird way, they're actually kind of similar as players. Obviously, they're different, but like spacing wise, I'm gonna do it. Screw it. We're gonna just trade Zion away in exchange for Simmons. I mean, Zion's got to go to Philly here. Philly's got to give up other stuff though. Like, it can't literally just be Simmons for Zion because of the just the Simmons situation and Zion's value. And so we're gonna get that figured out. I can't even get this. Okay. New Orleans doesn't have like any contracts. I'm trying to give them Buddy Hield. I'm trying to give them Simmons. But Zion's only worth, his contract's only worth like 10 something, so it's really difficult to match. If they're giving up Zion, like they have to get Ben Simmons. But if they're giving up Zion, then they have to give up other people just to make the money work. And then they're just giving away value when they're already in the negative for value when they're trading away Zion in exchange for Simmons. Okay, after like 10 minutes, this is where we're at. We're back to this. Simmons to New Orleans. That's what I've got figured out. Okay, let me delete the other teams. Let me just figure this part out first, and then we'll add the other teams. So I think an Ingram for Simmons swap makes a decent amount of sense. Now let's add our other teams. So here's where we've ended up. This works salary-wise, or it's very, very close for a couple of teams. I'm not saying it's perfect. We're just going to talk it out. Ingram to Philly. Philly's giving up Simmons. They're also giving up Maxey and Thybulle. The Pelicans are getting both Simmons and LaVine. The Bulls are getting Rozier, Maxey, and Thybulle, and the Hornets are getting Valanciunas. Feel like it makes a decent amount of sense. The Pelicans are getting two very, very good players. They have to re-sign Zach LaVine, obviously, but then you're looking at LaVine, Simmons, and Zion. I don't know if the Zion and Simmons thing is going to work super beautifully. The thing I'm trying to figure out is make sure that the numbers work for both the Sixers and the Pelicans, and then the Bulls are going to probably need a bit more value here, unless this is like a Zach LaVine, get me out of here right now. Wait, no, I forgot about the All-Star thing. LaVine made an All-Star team last year, didn't he? Gotta take that away. And we're back to where we started. I can't do Dame because he's an all-star. Literally all of my ideas initially just fall apart because of these variables. A little bit of a change up. Ingram to Cleveland. Cedi Osman, Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton to Philly, Ben Simmons to New Orleans. The thing that I'm thinking about doing here, though, is finding a new team for Markkanen because it's not a super clean fit. Sending him somewhere else, getting Philly some more value. All the numbers work. We might be getting close. Where we're at, still not perfect. Sixers getting Isaac Okoro, Marcus Smart, Cedi Osman, and Colin Sexton. The Pelicans getting Simmons. The Cavs getting Ingram, and the Celtics getting Markkanen. The struggle for me right now is Philly getting enough? Like, is Marcus Smart as the centerpiece of a Ben Simmons trade good enough? Colin Sexton, good scorer. They get two good wings. Marcus Smart is going to be a really good player for them. They can, play the two guard, and it kind of works, I think. I don't know. Simmons to Philly, or Simmons to New Orleans. We talked about that. Ingram to the Cavs. They cash in on 4 different players, but then they go forward with Garland, Ingram, and Mobley. Those are their guys. They got Jared Allen as well. And then the Celtics get a front court floor spacer guy, I guess. I don't know. I feel like the Celtics need a guard now to replace Marcus Smart, but I don't know where to find that guy at. But I feel like this is the closest we've been in the entire video to a trade that makes a halfway decent amount of sense. Here's where we've landed. I've lost my mind. I didn't expect this to be this difficult. Okay. The Sixers, Okoro, Smart, Osman, Sexton. The Pelicans, Ben Simmons. The Cavs, Josh Richardson, Romeo Langford, and Brandon Ingram. The Celtics, Ricky Rubio, and Lauri Markkanen. That's where we've landed. Ben Simmons goes to New Orleans. There are no All-Stars involved, except for Simmons himself, but that's kind of part of it. There are no rookies, and there are no picks. Let's just double check that. Is that all correct? I believe it is. How come nobody told me that Brandon Ingram made an All-Star team? We go again. This is where we're at. Ben Simmons has gone to New Orleans. There's no All-Stars. There's no rookie. There's no picks. So that's going to be the trade. It's going to be straight up Ben Simmons to Philly, or to New Orleans, excuse me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I can't do that, can I? I can't believe I've literally spent the entirety of this video trying to trade Brandon Ingram, and he's an all-star, and I couldn't have traded him this entire time. Okay, so that narrows our options down significantly here. So Valanciunas has to be involved to make the salary stuff work, and Zion's probably going to get traded here as well. So goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. This is interesting. We've got Shea, Simmons, and Zion. No, I just realized I don't think I was supposed to do all 4 of those variables. I think it was only 3. A 4-team trade, no all-star, no rookie, no picks. I've been doing all 4 of those. I don't even remember which ones got picked. After much deliberation, this is what I have landed on. The Sixers getting Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Miles Bridges, and Willie Hernan-Gomez. The Pelicans getting Poku and Ben Simmons. The Thunder getting Ish Smith and Zion Williamson. And the Hornets getting Jonas Valanciunas. The Sixers get the guard they need, the backcourt player they need, alongside Joel Embiid in exchange for Simmons. They also get a nice wing in Bridges. The Pelicans get Simmons and they get Poku future value. They get rid of the Zion thing, the uncertainty, the is he hurt thing, the is he going to want to stay here thing. Yes, Simmons is a troubled asset, but still, you get away from the Zion thing. The Thunder take a big swing. They're like, you know what? We love Shea, but Zion can be like superstar, super duper star level guy. We can give him plenty of time to rehab whatever injuries he has, and he's going to be great here. And then the Hornets are involved here because they're going to give up Smith and Bridges to get a 5-man of Valanciunas that's really going to help them solidify that spot. And the trade works. Ignore the recently signed stuff. Like this can't happen until November, but we've already got enough things added to this to make it more difficult. I don't think we need to add time restrictions as well. This is probably the best I can do. It took a long, winding road to get here, but for a Ben Simmons trade in which he ends up in New Orleans and there are no All-Stars involved, Zion is an All-Star. How have I done this twice? How am I supposed to make a Ben Simmons trade with New Orleans that doesn't involve either Zion or Brandon Ingram? I actually have no idea how I'm going to make this work now. That was decent, and the numbers all worked, and this is where I've ended up after an incredible amount of deliberation. I thought, who is the highest value player I can think of that would work in Philly that's not an All-Star, or has never been an All-Star, to my knowledge, hopefully. And that player was CJ McCollum. So CJ McCollum goes to Philly. Ignore Tony Snell. He's here literally just to make the salary stuff work. If you guys hear the sirens outside, I apologize. It literally, within this window that I've tried to record, the train and the sirens have both decided that now is their time to shine. The Pelicans are getting Ben Simmons. Seen that one before. The Trailblazers are getting lots of stuff. They're getting Kyra Lewis, Josh Hart, Bridges, and Rozier. The Hornets are getting Maxey and Valanciunas. Look at it and figure it out. Figure out why that would work. I don't know. I have tried and I've tried and I've tried. For New Orleans to give up enough value in which they should be receiving Ben Simmons without trading away Brandon Ingram or Zion Williamson was borderline impossible. And the fact that it can't be a rookie, so I can't use the Murphy kid or whatever, the kid that they just drafted. So it's got to be Lewis and Hart just to make the money work. Rozier goes to Portland, so they get some value that is not just like fringe role player type guys in exchange for McCollum. The Hornets get Maxey here so that they can get some kind of value out of trading away Bridges and Rozier, in addition to getting Valanciunas. Is it perfect? No. Does it work though? Yeah, again, ignore the stuff at the bottom of the screen. Like it's just recently signed, recently traded stuff. This is the best I can do. No All-Stars, no rookies, no picks. Ben Simmons to the Pelicans in a 14 trade. I've probably screwed that up 5 times, but next time I'll keep track of what actually we can and can't do. Okay, someone do better than this, please. Someone go do this exercise and let me know what you come up with. If you guys enjoyed it, if you did, make sure to leave a like rating on it. Check out my socials in the description as well. Check out the boxes on the screen for more videos just like this from me. And yeah, hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time, fellas. Peace.